Thank you very much for joining us on this show, which promises to be a very fun conversation with a very interesting year group from Achimota School, a year group that calls itself the Millennium Year Group. I mean, they are here to talk about plans towards their celebration at 25 years after leaving Achimota School, which will actually happen somewhere in 2026, but they are doing a major build-up all the way to that time. So we are here with some of them and we would like to have a conversation with them and try and unravel all that is happening with their year group. So we'd like them to introduce themselves first. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you too. Thank you. So my name is Delali Ayem. I used to be in Clark House. Shout out to my Clark House girls. Oh my God. And I was in Arts 4. Thank you.
Wow. Yes, my name is Nanaya Bratton. I was in Agri House, Science 3. A lot of people call me Yamo. Some also call me Naidemo. We are here to unravel a lot of things building up to our 25th anniversary. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Nalo. I was in Clark House. I was the bathroom monitress.
Wow.
I have to mention that because it stemmed from me cleaning really well.
Wow.
And I mentioned I was in Arts 2, right? Yes. So Delali has shouted out to Clark House, but we don't joke with ourselves.
Interesting. Clark House and then Agri House in the building today. So two Clark ladies and one Agri gentleman here with us on set, talking about all that the class of 2001 is doing. I mean, it's already been 23 years plus after leaving Achimota School. I'm sure it's been quite the journey, all the way from when you left school up until now, even trying to put the year group together to do things. I mean, how has the journey been like all these 23 years?
It's been interesting. For me, the bond is still there. We've been able to gather a lot of people. When you go on our pages, there are a lot of interactions going on. And building up to the 25th anniversary, we are trying as much as possible to, as it were, raise funds, bring a lot of us together once again, and make it a memorable time for us. So basically, yes, we are doing our best to make it happen.
Very, very interesting. I see that generally when a year group is getting to 25 years, it looks as if they are mandated or they kind of push themselves to do a number of activities. And I think you have one coming up so close. I mean, it's just around next week. And I would like you to talk a little bit about that program.
So our next program, it's the Records Night program.
Okay.
And it's one of the programs that we have designed to bring us together, and also to raise funds towards our 26th anniversary. And so, as you know, Motown, we like to do projects all the time. And as part of the projects that we have to do, we need money.
True.
Yes, and so in order to bring money, you also need to have fun. You also need to bring your mates together. And so that's why we've come out with the Millennial Records Night. That is bringing back all the nostalgic, feeling and bringing us back to our Motown Hall where we used to dance and shake our bones.
Very, very interesting, because I've seen some other year groups try and do their records nights and things like that, but usually they take it outside the school. But you seem to have brought it to the same place where you used to have it when you were in school. What was the idea and the rationale behind all that?
True. So as you said, a lot of the other year groups try to have it outside campus.
Yeah.
We thought about it. We looked at the various records nights that had happened over the years, and we were like, oh, you know what? Let's take it back to the school. It will bring that nostalgic effect. A lot of people would want to come back and have that feeling as well. So yeah, basically, that's what the plan was.
Okay, that's very interesting. I think that's truly millennial indeed, because you are the only year group who's bringing it back to campus. So that's truly very unique. I mean, it's supposed to be next week, 29th, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
29th, all right. And I mean, who are you trying to bring together for this program? Is it just members of your year group? Are you bringing other Accras? Are you inviting other Accras? I mean, how is it going to be like, the whole setup?
So it's for all schools, not only Accras. Okay. It's only powered by Accras of 2001.
Okay.
So we're inviting everybody from, I don't want to start mentioning schools here because I may miss some,
It's true.
but it's for everybody across board, and it's not limited to only the millennials. We have even invited people who completed as far back as 93.
Okay.
So we're expecting to see everybody here. You bring your friends, your family, your lovers, your loved ones. We want everybody here because it's a time of dancing, very little talking. We're just going to shake our bodies, like she said.
Okay, that's quite unique and very interesting. I mean, to have diverse year groups and different schools coming together to celebrate with you is very unique, I must say. But I mean, I'm sure this is going to be very cost involving. I mean, it's going to cost you something to put this together. So, I mean, how are you planning on putting everything together? Is it going to be ticketed? Do people get to come for free? I mean, how is it going to be like on that side too?
Yes, it's going to be ticketed.
Okay.
A ticket goes for 150 Ghana cedis.
Right.
We would share our short codes as we go on.
Okay.
But yeah, it's going to be ticketed. Apart from that, the year group, based on houses, are also raising some funds to push the event, and so that's what we are doing.
Wow, a lot of thinking and process in this. Yeah. So 150 CDs, do people get to purchase it before the time, or they should come and buy it at the gates to the event? I mean, what would you suggest people do when it comes to getting it?
So there are omni channels. We have a USSD code.
Okay.
We have a link which you can purchase, and you can purchase before the event and during the when you get to the event venue.
Okay, that's good. So I'm sure maybe as we go along, you put out the code so that we can get access to it.
But I mean, just to add on, preferably would prefer that people buy before the day, so it helps us to able to gather funds and plan well.
Okay.
So would want that to be done before the day.
Yes. Okay. I mean, for a program that is bringing us all back to Achimota, I think it's worth it and everything. Yeah. But what are some of your fondest memories from Achimota School? Because you must love Achimota School to want to come back to do this. I mean, you could have used your time for any other thing, done all kinds of other things, but then you kind of seem drawn to Achimota, and want to find out why you are drawn to Achimota School.
So I think for some of us, it's the Nino's nights.
Okay.
Being a Nino, not knowing what to do, and then you come fresh, and then you are asked to do so many things. Then they group us together, and we are supposed to create some form of entertainment. So I think that's what brought up the entertainment vibe and the team, the unity that we had as a group.
Wow.
Because you perform with your mates, you come up with ideas, suggestions, and you go and stand in front of a crowd who would either cheer you or boo you.
Sure.
And so with all that, you have to, be able to, so it's a starting to many future things that you pick from some of these events. So for me, more it was the Nino's night and preparation towards that night.
Oh, that's cool.
Because for me, my first Rex night was lit. Bro, listen. So
Did you used to say "let's" back then?
No, I didn't used to say "let's" back then. Actually, I mean Gen Z levels. Anyways, so Form 1, first records night. Charlie, I entered what do you call it? The assembly. Bro, everybody is dancing. Then I enter into a group of girls, Form 2 girls.
Hey, as a Form 1 boy.
Did some wild ass acquaintance. When I got to the house,
That's right.
Holy Cross, scrap. So yeah, I mean, my first records night, I can't forget it. Senior compy, he gave it to me. Proper.
Shout out, Sir Compy.
Shout out.
Yes.
Very interesting.
For me also, I think at Achimota School, when you finish, you can't say you're not coming back.
That's true.
We always say that we came to this school, but it looks like we're not leaving. We keep coming back, and we'll keep coming back and back and back until God knows when. After 50 years, we're still going to be coming back.
That's true.
And like Yalmo said, when we completed school, we formed our WhatsApp page, and that brought us even closer because there were a lot of people I never spoke to when we were in school. But then on there, it feels as if they were my friends right from Form 1.
Wow.
But so it's really bonded us together, and we're more like a family now. And the little time we get to come together to chill together, we make magic happen.
Wow.
And so we are Akures through and through.
Through and through.
Yes, it's in our blood.
Wow.
We always come back.
That's truly
And also,
nice.
you know,
Sure.
shout outs to all the gating people. I'm sure now local. Her gating, not just a different level.
The
Next night, people are gating. By the time you are done and you are in your dorm, you now see people, you know, try to sneak and
into
come
the
in.
house.
Because Charlie, they had the seniors back there. You know, when they say those people who were the sharing people.
Sure.
You know, so the gating days too. So when you come on the 29th, all the crashes that you had, your seniors, your juniors, in and out, you have the opportunity to gate without having to sneak and go and find yourself somewhere. So come.
No roll call.
And let's go. No roll call.
No roll
not
call
at all.
too.
And Pora won't be there to, you know, to monitor. So
Boys at home.
you see, yes.
Wow, that's very, very interesting. But how many years did you spend in school?
It was like 2.5 years.
2.5 years. So it's almost the same as now. I mean, it's not so different. I mean, now people also spend 2.5 to 3 years in school and everything. But I think some people have argued that those who spent a longer time on Motown campus, say like 6 years, 7 years, seem to be more united. Is that true, or is the intentionality?
Well, for me, I think that it's the intentionality.
Okay.
I can't speak for other year groups, but for our year group, I think that we are bonded.
Okay.
And so when something comes up and we have to gather and make it happen, we make it happen. So I think, it's the intentionality.
It's the intentionality. Okay. You also agree?
Yes, I do.
With that?
Because we're always intentional about our contributions. We are not being paid, but we put in our best for the love of the school. So if we are not intentional, I'm not sure we'll be able to bond
to do all these things. That's very, very interesting. I mean, so 29th, we're expecting the Records Night, Millennium Records Night at the Old Assembly Hall, which was even refurbished recently by a certain year group. And then after that, are there other programs coming up that we should be looking forward to? Or are there other projects that you are trying to undertake that you probably want us to know about? Or probably you want to keep it on the low for now so it's ready?
Yes, there are a lot of activities coming up. We will be communicating them as and when.
Okay.
The build up to the main event in 2026, which is the bonfire night and all the other stuff. There will be in between activities going on. We are expected to have some praise and worship events. We are going to have a dinner. We are going to have another Rex night.
Okay.
We are going to have some health stuff. And so, yes, we will communicate as and when.
Sure.
We'll even have a fundraising program in North America.
Right.
We'll invite you once again.
Wow, that would be nice. So fundraising not just in Ghana, but even in North America.
Yes.
And basically in various places where you have access from your year group and beyond.
Exactly.
That's a lot of work.
It is.
That's a lot of work. So we're still here on the conversation. I mean, still trying to find out more and more about the major project. I mean, one of your major programs coming up. I know that as the years roll on, more things are going to come up. But let us stay a little bit on the Records Night. I mean, in the Records Night, you've already mentioned that it's open to everybody, so to speak. And then it's going to be ticketed and it's going to be fun and all that. What other things do you think we need to know in relation to that night?
So when it comes to drinks, as you can see, I'm still lit. We have specialized cocktails.
Hey, okay.
You should see the names, bro. You should see the names. Specialized cocktails, and so there'll be nice cocktails. There'll be food, abundance of food. So be ready to have a fun night. Food is available, drinks are available. Bring your monies, buy as much as you want. We expect that everybody would come in their numbers. And the house that represents very well, we have a surprise for them.
Wow.
The house that represents very well. So Agri House Boys.
And not to forget the other schools.
Okay.
Also give some shout outs to them.
Yes.
To them,
Yeah,
for
when
coming
you call
out.
your school, the school with the greatest number.
Yes.
We have something planned for you
Great.
as well.
Wow.
Great. Agri House Boys, I beg you. Samuel Dubik, don't disappoint me. Pampana,
Hey.
don't disappoint me.
Yeah.
Man like Kono, don't disappoint me.
Hey.
You have the
Mama like Romeo,
That's right.
beg you. Akbatu. Thank you.
Yes, and our Clark House girls, I know we are always available. Yes. Yes. So all the houses not here, we are throwing it out to you also. We want you to come, represent in your numbers, and let's have fun. Let's just dance as we raise funds. Let's not forget our vendors.
Okay.
So like he said, we have the cocktail, we have the liquid box coming in with variety of drinks. We have our very own Shoto Mama, shout outs to you, who is coming with, and one more on a records night.
Wow.
Just imagine.
On a record
On just a big level with all the stuff that comes with it. We have shout outs to our kebab man also, solid man, who will give you tasty kebabs for you to enjoy. And we have the water team. I mean, we are chilling you throughout the night. We have energy drinks. So if you don't have the energy, just come.
Just go.
We will power you up. And just say, the moves of the Nino's night and back then, we are going to resurrect all the
All
I
drivers.
the-
even heard that Candy Boys are going to give us a performance.
Oh wow, you
Yes.
see.
Wow.
So performances are coming
Yes,
up.
some formation dance like that.
I think
Yeah,
Agri Boys will also have to start
exactly.
planning. They can-
This one.
So shout out to our Cadbury performers. We are waiting for you.
I'm sure
Okay.
Jumpy too will try and do something.
Hey,
Like
hey. Okay, yes.
I think that's very, very nice. And I think the whole Accra community appreciates how much effort you're putting into this program and everything, because it's something we are all looking forward to at this point, since you've enlightened us on everything. But I think you're also putting in a lot into your legacy project. And would you like to throw a bit of light on that too?
Yes, so as expected from every year group that completes Achimota School, when you turn 25, that's when you have to give back to the school. Because when we came here, we came to play basketball on the court, we swam, and all those projects were built by other year groups. So that's how we keep giving back to the school. And so with us, now that science and math quiz, back then we used to call it brilliant science and math quiz. I can't get it out with my mouth. So it's now MSMQ.
Yes.
So now that it's a thing that, it gets people talking every time, we're also concentrating a lot on our students here because we also want to win. Hey, when was the last time
We
Motown won?
won, yeah.
Yes. So we decided to refurbish the lecture theatre because that's a special theatre where the
training
and,
happens.
yes, all the students for the science and math. So that is our main legacy project we're going to have. And so by doing this records night, it's all towards
that goal.
raising funds towards it. So it's for a very, very good cause.
Wow.
So if you come and you're buying your angamo and you're buying your alcohol, your water, just know that you are contributing to one
Towards-
child's future.
Wow.
Yes.
I think that's a very selfless thing to do. And it's amazing in every regard. So this is the 2001 year group putting together all these super packages for us in the Achimotan community, everybody. So whether you came to Achimota school or not, I mean, they don't want to mention any school's name because we don't really want to leave anyone out.
Right.
But wherever you are, if you are a friend of the class of 2001, even if you're not a friend, you can still pass through and have a wonderful night on the 29th. And certainly you would also be contributing to a good cause.